Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel.
Hey.
We just come back from the cinema literally 10 minutes ago, or maybe more, maybe 20 minutes ago. And we just watched the new Thor movie, right?
Yeah.
The Thor Ragnarok with Hela and Thor, and obviously these champions are coming to the contest.
And we got so excited.
We just got too excited and we had to make like a video of their leaked abilities, and then like maybe we can think of the visual aspects of what they might look like in the game. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. So, up here we have the Google Doc, which was leaked. We got this from Seaton. So let's just dive ahead,
Yeah.
straight in.
Yeah.
So Hela on the movie was pretty badass. I really liked her.
I think she's gonna be one of the great champions.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you think she's gonna be? Cosmic, Mystic? Maybe Cosmic.
Maybe cosmic.
Just because the whole Thor and everything is like cosmic, right? Alright, but let's go and jump straight in to this document. So, this is the first time we're reading it as well. So, I mean,
we know as much as you guys.
we know as much as you guys, exactly. So it says formatting note. Throughout this document, there are variable placeholders such as 0 or 2. These should not be interpreted as values at all. Okay. Do you want to read the bio?
No.
So, the creature from a primordial and sinister era of the universe, Hela's powers are unlike anything else in the 9 realms. Armed with the ability to unleash unlimited weapons in astounding and deadly ways, Hela seeks vengeance against those who imprisoned her aeons ago, ushering a new era of cold brutality for Asgard and the universe at large.
Unlimited weapons. That's like it was in the movie. Throwing those
Yeah.
knives and.
In the movie, she had pretty much unlimited weapons. We're gonna try and keep like 0 spoilers as well, so we're not gonna spoil the movie.
All right.
Or we're not gonna spoil the movie.
That's a great idea. I wasn't thinking about it, but it's a good point. No
But from the
spoilers.
trailers, you can see she has a lot of weapons. So her abilities. So while charging heavy attacks, Hela continually gains fury buffs granting +1 attack. Or plus attack. So
Very nice.
So that's while charging. Continue. So maybe the longer you charge a heavy attack, the more fury buffs you get. Does that sound like that?
That sounds exactly like you're saying.
Spirit of the Dead. So I get. All right, this might be like awakened ability or something. So
Yeah.
Hela controls the spirits of the dead, using them to power her fury buffs, giving them infinite duration as long as she has spirits. What?
Maybe she gets spirits from attacking or something, using specials, heavy attacks.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So each fury buff active on her drains her spirit over time, but each strike of her summoned sword empowers them. If her spirits are exhausted, her fury buffs begin to expire one at a time.
That explains it.
But how can you picture that? Like the spirit of the dead?
Maybe they come up there like
She
souls
has spirits?
and stuff.
Oh man, that's gonna be epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she's gonna have like this little army of dead spirits kind of fighting for her, or maybe they're just like swords that are like spirits.
Or maybe they just come up there as buffs. Like.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's nothing visual to it. It's just like this little circle in the top corner.
Yeah, counting the spirits.
That could be it. That could be it.
But we'll find out.
After taking more than a percentage of her base health in damage from a single strike, Hela grants a buff granting physical resistance that lasts until she is struck by a heavy attack. Okay, so like Iceman, like if you do more than 5% of the damage, then all damage is kind of when he's got his ice armor up, you know? It's kind of like that.
Maybe.
What else do we have here?
This attack does not stack.
Instead, if triggered multiple times, its effect increases by +1 or whatever value.
So let's see what is a special one.
Sounds like an interesting. Do you reckon that could be the awakened spirit? Awakened spirit. The awakened
Yeah.
ability? It could be, right?
It sounds like that.
Alright, let's go into our special attacks then. Fury of the Dead. Hela stabs for the heart of her opponent. And it has a percentage chance to trigger a fury buff granting plus attack.
That could look so cool,
But
stabbing.
Do you think it's like more close range stabbing, or she kind of throws?
It would be
like
cool
a
if she
sword?
goes like and throws like something straight to the heart, like.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So, a special tool, Soul Breaker.
Ooh.
So, twin blades followed by an axe hurled with immense force. This attack places an armor break on the opponent, reducing their armor for each fury currently active, lasting for 2 seconds. Alright, that one's definitely being thrown. But maybe the first one is like more of a melee kind of attack,
Maybe.
and then the second one is like throwing stuff. Special free, Hand of Glory. Summoning a whirlwind of weapons, Hela unleashes a torrent of blades. This attack deals bonus physical damage up to a percentage of the target's health missing health, based on the number of fury buffs active on Hela. Maximum damage at, I don't know, let's just say 2. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a cool special free.
Yeah.
Like if it's as cool as the movie, that's gonna be a cool special free.
That I can't wait to play her.
Oh, now it says her signature ability, so that other one must be just like her passive.
Yeah.
So, signature ability, Goddess of Death. So, as the Asgardian Goddess of Death, Hela is all but invincible and is able to draw strength from her fallen comrades. At the start of the fight, each champion on Hela's team that is knocked out grants her +1 spirits. Alright, so you mean like your little team, like the 5 people you pick? Alright. The first time Hela would be knocked out in each fight, she gains an indestructible buff that lasts for 2 seconds. So it's a bit like Phoenix?
Or maybe
Awaken the
like
Phoenix?
Punisher at the end, that he can't die.
Yeah, but this is the signature ability, so it has to be awakened, I bet. Yeah, that's not...
It's
not too great.
It's worth awakening.
So, I mean, like, if you don't have her awakened, then I guess it's not the end of the world, because, I mean, an indestructible buff that lasts for, if it is 2 seconds, isn't long.
Yeah.
If it lasted for, like, 10 seconds, maybe, then you could probably do a lot of damage, but 2 seconds is just, like, you're gonna get maybe a 5-hit combo off, and that's it.
Yeah, this Team KO thing is also, like, then you have to leave her as a last to play, and you can't really max use like your champions that okay, I'm gonna go like with a class advantage and everything.
Yeah, so maybe it's good. It's better that way, because then she doesn't rely on having to be awakened, like Star-Lord, for example, or somebody like that. Let's pray you get Star-Lord in the next 4-star opening.
Yeah.
So champion synergies. Let's just quickly read over this. Hell Lords begins with 1 bar of power.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, this says Hell Lords. So, alright, so this is Hela, Dormammu, Mephisto. So they all have their own kind of buff, or whatever you want to call it.
Then it's immortal, so
Immortal Souls, yeah. Nullify effects against Hela have a 0% reduced chance to trigger, or maybe not 0, but some percent. When you pair it up with Thor Ragnarok, gains 100% perfect block chance when auto blocking. What's auto blocking?
Do you think it's like auto blocking?
I have no idea what auto blocking is. If you guys know what auto blocking is, please leave it in the comment section down below, because I have no idea what it is. Do you?
No.
I mean, unless it's what you said, when you just put it on auto play.
But it sounds like it's not true. Like I'm probably wrong.
Oh, we'll see.
So Queen of Hell.
So champions have a 0% chance to instantly regain percentage of their health before they're knocked out.
That's good.
This chance is increased by 1% for each champion on their team currently knocked out. Okay, now on to 4. Now 4 was epic in the movie as well.
So which one you were more excited about?
4 or Hela?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like both of them.
I was definitely more excited about Hela and her abilities. She was really badass, but Thor is exciting also.
I want to see the visuals of 4. Like if I really want the same visuals from the movie to be in the game.
Yeah,
like just lightning bolts everywhere. That'd be, for me, that's
that's
what I would love to see
in the movie.
So, when an ancient evil lurking for eons is released from its shackles, the Asgardian Prince of Thunder is thrown into a whirlwind of chaos. Ripped from his familiar surroundings and stripped of his powers, I can't read. Thor's only hope is to summon the warrior within and fighting his way back against impossible odds. With his kingdom shattered and his people in dire need, Thor must discover what it means to be a true leader. And that he does. So, his champion abilities.
When attack inflicts stun.
So when the opponent's stunned, Thor deals an additional percentage of the attacker's damage as physical damage if the opponent is suffering from armor break. So they have to be stunned and armor break? Or
That's I was hoping already, like every stun you get from a parry you're gonna start smashing the hits, but probably you're right.
No, it's probably a special attack that has a percentage stun.
Alright.
Does percentage damage. And only if they have an armor break.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you have to...
Could be easier, but...
It could be easier. You have to armor break the enemy first, and then you have to use like a special ability that will stun him.
So, now we see about the auto block.
So Thor has a percentage chance to use his shield to auto block any attacks made while he is dashing towards the opponent. This can trigger the parry mastery. Nice. So if say you dash towards him and they do that little cheap hit and then they like cancel your dash, then he has a chance to auto block that attack and parry it.
That's really good.
So, Boon of the Gods. I guess this is his passive. When the opponent intercepts Thor's dash, so yeah, that's that auto block. That's when they intercept you, right? Activates for every so many hits on the combo meter, or whenever struck one time, or how many times. Fills to max power over 2 seconds if this power gain is interrupted. If Thor gets knocked down by a special attack. Boon of the Gods is not affected by ability accuracy and prevents Thor from gaining power when struck by special attacks.
But feel to max...
over like so many seconds.
But max power is a lot. It's all 3 parts of power.
It's gonna be like another
Hyperion.
Hyperion. Or like this
More
vision where the guy just goes synthesizes and he's just like,
these guys are pain in the ass to fight.
So it might be good then for defender. He's an alliance defender, I bet. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of his hammer. So without his hammer, Thor must improvise and use his shield as a deadly weapon. Has a percentage to stun for 2 seconds and a percentage chance if a combo is 40 or more hits is maintained. Plus a percentage. So he has like this base percentage, and then if you have a combo of 40 or more hits, that percentage is increased.
That's good for like champions with a lot of health.
Special attack 2, the warrior within. Skilled with multiple weapons, Thor engages his opponent with a ferocious sword fighting style.
Sword fighting? That's unexpected.
Yeah, the guy's got like this bat, isn't he? He's just gonna baseball bat him. There's no swords, is there? Or maybe he pulls out like some swords from his waist or from his back or something.
Yeah. That could be.
But I'm not seeing much lightning here.
No.
I was hoping for more lightning.
I was hoping some epic lightning effects, like with specials and everything.
So the special one is probably just shield bash, like from Captain America or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be that great. Well, that's a disappointment. So, special attack 3, God of Thunder. Thor discovers that his true power lies within, channeling lightning through his fists and electrifying opponents with each punch. Shocks the opponent, dealing so much energy damage over 2 seconds or so many seconds. This special attack can only inflict up to a maximum of the opponent's health.
How?
Wait. Can only inflict up to a maximum percentage of the opponent's max health as damage.
Maybe they're meaning that if you attack somebody who has a lot of health, you do more damage than when you attack a normal opponent. Because you do a fixed percentage damage, not a fixed damage. Something?
I don't know.
Maybe.
So the more health they have, the more damage you do, you think?
Yeah. Like if you attack.
But it says of the opponent's maximum health.
Yeah, so maybe if you attack like Winter Soldier in the Room of Labyrinth, is that when you then you do more damage than when you attack like the ordinary guy in the Lion's Quest who has like.
I don't know. That sounds weird to me. It sounds like they've put a limit on the amount of damage that you can do. Not that it does a lot of damage. It sounds to me as if they put a limit to it.
But that doesn't make no sense.
So like, imagine you use like a 4-star Thor Ragnarok against a 3-star. Like you'd probably kill it with just one special 3, right? But this looks like it stops you. It's like, say you only do a maximum of 50% of the health.
But how it could make sense? Like, why did they do something like that?
I don't know. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like that, yeah. I was just trying to think it more useful, like how could.
So like, you're gonna obviously kill that champion with a special 3, but it won't because you can only inflict up to a maximum of like, let's say 50% health.
Can you
damage.
kill a 1-star now with special 3?
Exactly, can't even kill a 1-star with a special 3. Oh well, we'll see how that goes. That's a bit disappointing.
Signature ability.
So, for Ragnarok, for Thunder's Wrath. After special 3, Thor is temporarily able to control lightning within his body. That sounds more like it.
We got a lightning.
After special 3, Thor is able to control lightning within his body for 2 seconds. Thor has a percentage chance to inflict shock whenever making physical contact with his opponents, dealing energy damage over time.
That's what we were thinking on the way home.
That's exactly what we were discussing on the way home.
Yeah, I was hoping for like some lightning and some.
Yeah. I mean, I am fully like approve this. After a special 3, he has like lightning and everything. It's gonna be cool, I reckon.
And he applies summer break.
So applying armor rating reduction, okay, and then inflicting shock has a percentage chance to cause stun. And another percentage chance to armor break as well. So basically he's only going to be doing these armor breaks when he's awakened, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So his passive when attack inflicts a stun. So you use your special 3. Then you get this awakened ability where you're all electric and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have a chance to stun. So
nice.
when you hit that opponent and you apply the stun, then it does that one attack does more damage, right?
I think that's how they meant it.
So that means that passive only applies to when he's awakened, because there's no other armor break thing.
Wait, do you have a Cosmic Awakening gem waiting?
Yeah, and then the guy comes out and he's like tech or something.
No, Thor has to be a Cosmic.
Alright, so the synergies quickly.
Yes.
A friend from work. Oh man, this is from the movie, of course.
Yeah.
Even in the trailer, they're like, he's my friend from work. And it's Hulk. Okay, so 4 gains percentage attack when God of Thunder's Wrath is active. So that synergy only works if you've awakened the guy.
Yeah, but it's...
So they've got like Hela, which is like her awakened ability is like almost kind of pointless. And then they got Thor, which is like most of the abilities and synergies relied on being awakened. So, like old days, has a percentage chance to activate a combo shield for 5 seconds when struck. Alright.
Like good
regenerates percentage of max health when killing opponents. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But I think you have to match him up with Hela, right? Probably, yeah. And then Hela gains Spirits of the Dead charges at the start of the fight. Yeah, that sounds like it could be correct.
So what is your opinion now? Is it as expected? Greater?
Yeah, I'm kind of happy. Like with the 4 abilities, like if you have him awakened, then I think it's gonna be quite cool. It's gonna be very cool.
Maybe he's gonna be like the new Star-Lord, where you need it to be awakened to be epic.
Hela looks like as if you could get away with not awakening her.
Yeah.
And she'll be still good, because like the only thing that you really benefit from awakening her is you get them spirits if your team's like half dead.
So which one you would take? If you had the chance to get one of them as a 5-star.
Probably Hela, just because if it's a 5-star, then definitely Hela, because there's no way we're gonna ever awaken her. So, like, imagine getting 4 and then just not having him awakened. So
yeah.
If it was a 4-star 4, then I do have that awakening gem, the cosmic one, that I could use.
Then you would take Thor, yeah.
Then I would take 4 if it's a 4-star. What about you?
Yeah, I think I would go for Hela, and maybe if it's a 4-star, I would go for Thor, because I have the cosmic tier for Catalyst.
But Hela might be.
Them.
Hela might be cosmic as well.
No, I don't know anymore.
So you're definitely gonna go for Hela, do you think? Start saving up?
Maybe.
Start saving units for when she's released?
But we have to check.
Should be released like next week, I bet.
Yeah, then we're gonna know if she's worth.
Who do you think is gonna be released first, though? Thor or Hela?
You think they're not gonna come together?
No, they do it like, like Green Goblin, and then after Dr. Octopus, and then this month, what was it? Mephisto, and then after it was Blade.
Yeah. Hela comes first because she got.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, that about wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked the video, of course, and don't forget to subscribe.
And we hope you're as excited as us to see the new characters.
Oh, and if you haven't seen the movie yet, then definitely check it out. It's great. We watched it in IMAX 3D, and we were just like, whoa, it was just mind blowing, like everything in our faces. If you have the opportunity, definitely go and see it.
They made the characters really cool in the movie. They're just Hela is really cool. Thor,
The Grandmaster as well.
Yeah, and there's lightning everywhere.
The whole movie is like Marvel Contest Champions, so it's definitely a great watch for all the Marvel Contest Champion fans out there.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.